From the dawn of mankind, man has constantly strived to better himself. From the time we emerged in civilization, to the time we clashed with sword and shield. From the medieval conquests to the Industrial Revolution. From the street hustlers and finally, the zenith of human civilization. Man's hunger for progress has always been insatiable, one that transcended our world. There came a point where we exhausted all that this world had provided. We were foolish and desperate. We needed a solution.
Look what has become of humanity. We've reached Pandemonium.
The solar constant has destabilized the Volkswagen integral. We've gone too far. We have to enter Genesis.
That's right. There's no way we can escape Pandemonium. We have to leave this behind and bring the seeds of humanity back to Genesis.
But what seeds? Who is worthy of restarting the human race? The Millennials. Let's go back 150 years. We were at the peak, the apex, before the inflection, the fruit of evolution. What point is there in throwing everything our collective consciousness has worked to achieve away and going back to the primeval soup of unevolved thinking? Rubbish! The insatiable greed of the Millennials is what got us into this mess. We must go back 2,000 years to the time of revolution. The Revolutionaries grabbed everything we knew and shifted it at the very core. They shifted paradigms and flipped constructs into their head. The greatest minds came from a time we realized everything we knew was wrong.
Where was the most wisdom concentrated? In the earliest years of human civilization. Man's greatest inventions came from the time of the ancients. Think of gunpowder, paper, clocks. Man was at his most ingenious when it was the most necessary. At man's most brutal and barbaric, man was also at his most enlightened.
By no means, the ancient was just a euphemism.
And so they fought. The three clan heads had reached an impasse, so set in their conviction that none could put aside their beliefs to resolve the fate of humanity. Only one could unite them. Her Majesty, daughter to the 42nd Sovereign Ruler of the world, Commander of the People's Legion, Keystone of Genesis. It was decided that each clan head would travel through time and space to select their chief guardian. Each had their own ideas of who were best suited for restarting the race from the time it began, and each was right in his own way. From the ancients we have Maya, Aztecs, Nomads, Vikings, Spartans,
Sparta!
Centurions. From the Revolutionaries we have Medieval, Victorian, Alchemists, Voyagers, Renegades, Cartographers. From the Millennials we have Bionics, Sentinels, Forerunners. Codex. Exiliant. And ultimate.
Are you ready to fight? In this arena, you will be put to the test. You will be pit against each other until there is only one group left standing.